It's not every day a quiet voice from behind a small shop counter throws the entire royal narrative into chaos. But that's exactly what's happening now. While the headlines are still busy with glitz, speeches, and celebrity cameos, an unexpected bombshell has dropped from the most unlikely source: a niche store owner. Not just any store, this one specializes in things like prosthetic baby bumps for movies and themed events. According to them, Meghan Markle, or her representatives, reached out for a very specific request: a hyper-realistic, custom-fit pregnancy bump. And just like that, the entire story of Meghan's motherhood with Prince Harry and baby Archie? It's under fire. This isn't wild internet gossip. The claim includes details, measurements, fittings, custom designs. If even a shred of this is true, it throws us into one of the strangest royal sagas of all time. Meghan's been controversial from the start. Depending on who you ask, she was either a breath of fresh air or a wrecking ball to royal tradition. But this isn't PR spin. If it holds water, it's intentional deception on a world stage. Sure, defenders are already calling foul, branding it sexist, toxic, or another attack on a strong woman. But this time, it's not nameless online trolls behind the claims. It's someone who says they worked directly with her, and may have the receipts to prove it. This moon bump theory isn't new, either. For years, people have pointed to odd clips: her belly shifting strangely, squatting easily late in pregnancy, or the bump changing shape between appearances. Those rumors? Suddenly, they're getting a second life. But the bigger question is, why? Why would Meghan fake a pregnancy? She's given emotional interviews about motherhood, about miscarriage, about the pressures of being a royal mom. If this is all smoke and mirrors, then what was the motive? Was it image protection? A way to avoid physical changes while under Hollywood's microscope? Or was it about maintaining perfect control? An image polished enough to survive royal scrutiny and brand deals alike? One thing's certain, Meghan cares deeply about how she's seen. From Netflix specials to podcast exclusives, every move has been curated. But if she faked a pregnancy, it casts doubt on everything. And what about Harry? Did he know? Or was he fooled too? Either way, it's damaging. He's either complicit or dangerously oblivious. The silence from Meghan's camp isn't helping. It's letting the internet run wild, filling in the blanks with speculation and suspicion. Remember the secrecy around Archie's birth? The missing hospital photo op? Back then, it was spun as modern privacy. But now, people are wondering if it was just cover for something far more elaborate. Allegedly, Meghan had deep reservations about pregnancy. She feared what it could do to her body. Rumors say she still had one eye on a Hollywood comeback and didn't want to risk the physical toll. And that shifts the story from motherhood to marketing. People feel misled because this wasn't just private life. It was public spectacle. Documentaries, interviews, magazine covers. Meghan, the modern mother under pressure, became a global symbol. But if the bump was fake, that symbol collapses. In Britain especially, this is hitting hard. Meghan was once embraced as a sign of progress, a diverse modern duchess. But if she staged something as personal as a royal pregnancy, many feel betrayed. It's not just disobedience, it's disrespect. It feels like a mockery of tradition, trust, and motherhood itself. And mothers around the world are responding. Not out of judgment, but out of pain. Because if Meghan delivered emotional speeches while wearing a prosthetic belly, it feels like emotional exploitation. Real pregnancy isn't just a story, it's a sacrifice. Now, the Meghan and Harry brand, built entirely on storytelling, is at risk. They've sold their truth to the world. But if parts of that truth were fabricated, everything cracks. Even if this shopkeeper never drops the full receipts, emails, photos, whatever, the damage is already done. Perception is everything, and Meghan's image is shifting fast. This story isn't just a scandal. It's a cultural reset. Hollywood doesn't like mess, it likes control. And brands are now watching with unease, questioning whether they've invested in something fake. Producers, sponsors, publicists, they all back the image of Meghan the survivor. The bold duchess who broke barriers. But if this narrative breaks apart, they all lose. And as Meghan's past speeches are rewatched through a new lens, what was once touching now risks feeling staged. The UK is going from curiosity to outrage. This isn't about palace drama or family feuds. This is about trust, public, cultural, and personal. Harry's not off the hook either. Whether he knew or didn't, it doesn't look good. The man who once stood beside his wife as she told the world her truth might now be part of a carefully orchestrated illusion. And when trust is lost, especially in public figures, it rarely comes back. Because now, every time Meghan appears, every time she speaks, people will wonder, is this real? Even if she says nothing, her silence is speaking volumes. Here's a paraphrased version of the YouTube script in a compelling, high-retention, and dramatic storytelling style. Perfect for voiceover. It's not every day